morning, El Prez. Are we going to try to get across a Bay City bridge today without getting ass raped by Bay City bridge partners? I say we just walk over the bridges, grabbing our ankles so they can come fuck us right in the ass every second we're going across. What do you think?
Live on your chin. Oh, yeah. This is the Goin Deep Show.
Hell yeah.
What do you think of that?
There's a lot going on with it. Are you a part of that page?
No, I want to be part. Let me be part because
I'll add you.
I need to be a part of this because I think that every day I want to put out a new fucking audio clip of just us fucking making fun of these stupid fucking assholes who are in charge of this fucking debacle.
And it's nothing new. Oh God, they were talking, and you'll read it when you get into the whole thing, but the state would have took over Independence, but it would have required to have bought property around there because they wanted to expand it to a 4-lane, which to me, but they did it on Bay Road where they sold property when they redid that part of it. Why not do it?
They were talking about doing 4-lane, but also making it so that you don't have to, it would have been more like a Z-Bridge style, bigger bridge to accommodate for the boats going underneath without having to have the interruption, I think is what it was.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I'm about the most retarded person when it comes to knowing any of this, but the little shit that I do know and that I do hear, I think these motherfuckers just underestimate how stubborn this fucking town is and how people will just fucking not do something and just never ever think about it again. I don't even go in that direction. The most north of there I go is to go up to see Black Widow Bowl.
Right.
And then, that's it. It's
it like Lafayette is hurting a lot of people that it's down and closed, and they just did all that work. So why didn't they do all that work before? That they put all that money into it. So that's kind of the frustration for that. The other part is the city people. Everybody's always still pointing fingers instead of getting shit done. You can't change the past. All you can do is change the future. There is a person I know that they've posted, and I hope it works for him. I really, really do. It is his pontoon ferry deal, Water Lily, that he's going to be launching. He's looking for, it's going to be a free service, but he's going to be looking for sponsorships and everything else, where he will pick up, it's going to be a pontoon ferry
to go across
across back and forth. And
where's he going to, where is he taking off from and where is he going to?
It's going to be different. He's going to have kind of like a metro kind of bus kind of little route because he's talking about dropping off like to businesses, which would only be like the Sandbar to drop off down that way.
Sandbar.
Over at H2O's.
Real Seafood.
Over by, not Dockside. Now it's the Drift.
It's too bad. It's too bad. Like hooligans,
right?
And that to me still, I hate that Tri-City's way the fuck over on the other side of town. I loved when it was over here next to hooligans and the Shell and those bars. But no, I think the bridges are just fucked. I think they're stupid. What really sucks, and I said this to somebody the other day. I should just bring up this text that I wrote. What sucks about it to me is they've done a really good job with the downtown area and bringing it back. We remember what it was like 15, 20 years ago. It was not nearly as hustle bustle as the way it is now and the way it feels now. It's gone through some ups and some downs.
I think COVID kind of benefited when we opened up in the street for, services and, closing off the streets, having the service out in front of the establishments. And it brought more of like a Bavarian kind of festival you can grab from, each restaurant became like its own little food truck kind of thing. And everybody was able to hang out and mingle and everything else. And that's one of the good things that happened over like by 3rd Street Bridge and everything there too.
I rarely, if ever, read something that I typed to somebody on this show, but I'm going to read what I wrote to my buddy Bob. It says, what pisses me off is how much the downtown board did to get back in good shape over the last 20 years. I've seen it really come back, and now they're pretty much keeping the flow of traffic from smoothly getting to those shops, restaurants, and bars. Reminds me of back when it was still a concept of being good again. So it's definitely a negative on what's going on. I don't even go up towards the bridge, that bridge now, and the traffic is down extremely. You can tell. You can just tell when you look up the goddamn Woodside. There's no. Do you remember how much traffic used to be going over that bridge?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I do. I really do. And I've got the transponder for free. I live in the city, so I've got it like on 3 of my vehicles. And this morning, actually, I used it to go over to Cops and Donuts and then come back here because it was more easier to do. Those, it's just, I think it's proximity, and where you live and what's closest to. But the townships like, Essexville and Bangor, why they didn't get in on that whole thing to include their people so they had 3 years free, that could have made a huge difference. So
it's just stupid what they're doing. I need to get into this, what is it, a Facebook group? I just sent
you an invite. So
I want to get in there. I need some more fuel. I need to be angry at some shit, man.
It's again, the one guy from the scanner page is on there, and he's yelling at the mayor. And,
we should bring him in to do the show.
Oh boy, that would be fun.
Bring his ass in here. Let's fucking talk to him. He's got have his finger on the pulse if he's fucking running his mouth like this. See, I'm just a fucking moron. I don't know shit about what's going on. What I am is a stubborn fucking asshole who's never going over that bridge again. I will proudly say, I'm going to make T-shirts that proudly say, not going over that bridge since 2023. I will fucking make these shirts to say, fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
If we're riding together in my car, you're just like, fuck it, I'm going to get out.
Give me the fuck out. I'll tuck and roll. I will tuck and roll off that fucking bridge.
One of the lawyers there, Matt Hewitt, he wrote like a big...
I got to get in there, man. Yeah.
I sent it like...
That's great.
When you see it, look...
No, I mean, I love the fact that we can rant about this shit, and people. I can tell you this right now: the people who live in this town are going to hear it because I see the numbers. This is one of the top downloads area, and of course, I mean, this is our home turf. Of course,
well,
people are going to hear it.
Charlie Pumpkin opening up and everything in the old.
Oh yeah, I would not want to have a business anywhere from St. Lawrence Brothers, even. I mean, yeah, you got Center Ave there, but pretty much, what is that, 5th Street? What is that, 6th? What is that? No, 4th. Anything 4th North, man.
Yeah.
I don't see the traffic there anymore. I just don't. Well, and thanks a lot, people. Thanks a lot.
Well, with the State Theater reopening and everything else, there's a lot that goes on the east side more so than the west side. I mean, let's face it, the west side has the school stuff going on at schools, Tri-City Brewing Company, the ice arena. There's the mall there, but really there isn't a lot of other things over on the west side. They're trying to bring it back, Midland Street and everything else. Going by the old steamers and looking at after that fire that happened, and it looks like now on the outside like nothing ever happened. That's incredible to me.
I guess I haven't seen it. You just drove by it this morning?
Yeah, drove by it this morning. Everything on the outside, that roof is all closed off. The apartments are all set up upstairs.
Nice.
And it's very cool. So depending on what mode you're in.
Well, here's the thing. I believe that people strategically decide to stay on one side of the bridge or the other. Oh, yeah. It's just like, it's almost unspoken now. And until you're hanging out with your friends, I got a message the other day from one of my friends, and they're like, we're going to go to the Goose and we're going to go to the... I'm like, so you're not going to be on the cool side of town?
And let's face it, St. Patrick's Day Parade, that all happens on this side. The 4th of July, the concerts in the park, a lot of that all happens on this side.
So do you think... it's stupid to get territorial about any of this shit because I make fun of it all the time because realistically... It's a river. It's not even a mile. From my house out to Euclid is only like 3 miles, or not even 3.5 miles. What I've heard from years and years ago from people that I used to work with was before Saginaw turned into Saginaw, it was before 675 was put in. And that thoroughfare there kind of divided up that area and kind of set things in motion to kind of like
the township versus the city.
Well, not even the township versus the city. It was even because the way 675 kicks through the north side of even the east side. You know, it's like, and again, I'm not a fucking planner on anything, but you guys, let's just make one thing clear. I can go over any Saginaw Bridge and not have a fucking toll, okay?
Right.
All right. Now, again, this could be years down the road for them. They could fuck those bridges too. But right now, I work in Saginaw. I just drive to fucking Saginaw and hop over the bridge. It's like, it's not. I mean,
they've repaired those bridges. Everything going from one side to the other.
And their concern should be the fact that seems more convenient and easy for me than going across my own fucking town a mile away. Think about that, you fucking assholes.
Well, the city should have really thought about it here in our community a long, long time ago. They've got a long ass history of not doing common sense shit. Whether it's been development, downtown, the uptown area, not getting a baseball diamond, not getting an amusement park where, the mall is, all these different things that could have brought economy and numbers in. And part of the thing, if you want businesses to come to this area, the last thing you want to do is fucking charge them to go over the bridge or a bridge.
I can imagine, especially going over the bridge multiple times. If you have to, you'd be fucked.
Yeah. Because it's school of choice. That's a big thing there. There's so many people in school of choice that live on this side that their kids go to Glen.
Yeah.
So, Western.
I talked to my ex and she's like, I just got my kid my kid has a transponder too because she doesn't want to deal with the south end traffic and the main bridges. So she's got it and it's fine. We're all serious here today on this Going Deep show.
Chronic dick. Slap that wiener. Wrap that wiener. Tap that wiener.
So
I got a question for you. Black Widow.
Yeah.
Last time I saw her, I said, you know why what's going on is going on with you and your guy right now, right? And I jokingly said, he just doesn't want to buy you Valentine's present.
It's more than that. It's like every single holiday he like ghosts. And it's been an ongoing thing. There's a couple different people that I know like that it almost makes you think, and this isn't the case, it's almost like they're living a double life and they've got another family they need to be with on the holidays and not with her.
That's interesting. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
I have an audio clip that I'll have to dig up one of these days. This woman confronting another woman who the guy was doing that exact thing. Mm-hmm. And he had 2 kids with each of them, and neither of them knew about each other.
Oh.
He goes, how long have you been with him? I've been married to him for 2 years. I've been married to him for 7 years. We have 2 kids. It's like, what the fuck? He said he was on a business trip. Where is he here? And she fucking flips her lid. He's here, isn't he? You think he fucking freaks the fuck out.
Now you're bringing back memories.
Why? Have you had this? You've had a double life?
Kids. Not with the kids.
You have a double life?
I was actually dating 2 women at the same time for over a year. But again, this is before cell phones and everything else to bust. So I was dating the one woman, and the other one was.
How do you do that?
Oh shit! There were other people. I was a sleaze bag back then. No,
I think most guys tend to lean towards sleaze bag, or they hover. They'll hover sleaze bag, but I think when it comes down to it, you'll hit a certain age where you're like, okay, you just don't want to hurt people's feelings. Mm-hmm. That's the bottom line. You just don't. So, whether that's being honest about what's going on in a situation, and you get to that point where you're like, I'm selfish. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. I am that way. When you can hang with somebody who knows that and they're still fine with you being that way, that's like fucking pure joy, dude.
Right. Well, and again, not my defense, but the one woman really didn't know. She was still living at home with her parents and couldn't do a lot of shit. Couldn't get out, whatever.
How old were you at the time? How old was she?
This was like early 20s. So
this is like way back.
Yeah, and
I was probably talking to a couple of girls at the time, but not like 2 different complete relationships.
Yeah. So
I didn't do that till I was married.
Oh shit! But I mean, a lot of the other women I was honest with. I'm like, this is what I got going on. If you want to hang out, have a good time, you're down, that's cool. But I literally had it happen where I was in the car with one and passed the other one on Bay Road, got accused about it, and I got away with wasn't me.
How did you?
She's like, I know it was you.
You were wearing the same outfit, your hat. I saw the whole goddamn thing.
I was like, wasn't me. Accused me again. And I just, like 3 or 4 times, and I sold the whole wasn't me part.
Did you see him hanging on the sofa?
I know.
She had to have.
So we had like me and my buddy that lived off the one way, this upstairs apartment. It would be like if you're watching the movie Weekend at Bernie's, some shit was going to go down. Because anytime that movie would go on, like, he would have his side chick over, and then all of a sudden his steady girlfriend would come over and bust on him.
Wait. So how does he explain that? Did you witness that?
Oh, well, shit, it happened to me too. That's how I eventually got busted.
We need to write a book, dude. You need to write a book. You need ChatGPT to help you write a goddamn book.
I walked out of the apartment and just went down the street. They're trying to figure out where I went. I'm moving behind this tree. So I'm hiding. And then I finally just came out and took it like a man and said, hey, they exchanged phone numbers. They figured out again where one was I took one on vacation one time, the other in another. I took this one to a concert, that one.
Oh my God, I want to call.
Oh, it was brutal. But I'm still good friends with both of them to this day.
Well, and you lucked out with that. You did. You really did, because
it goes back to what I said before. The harder you make them come, the more shit you can get away with.
That's probably true. The thing is, I don't mind. I would still be friends with some of them that I've had, but what I've noticed since I hung out with a certain individual, fucking Blondie.
Blondie, yep.
Since I hung out with that certain individual, I noticed that I got a little bit shrapnel from some chicks that are a little bit different. And I'm like, I don't like that. No, don't like that. Nope, not going to have it. And I mean, we talked about a girl who I think was the first of many over the past probably 3 or 5 years. Our strip club friend.
Yep.
Strip club friend. She was the first one that I was just like, fuck yeah, I don't need to. I just block and yo, you go about your business. You're too much. Come on now. Because
she is many different personalities all rolled up into one ton of fun.
Ton of fun. So I could probably list now more over the past 3 years of women that I was like, I still could have been friends with you, but you expected more. There's one in particular that I want to reach out to and say, hey, because we never were in an intimate relationship. We never were anything that way. And her expectations crossed over way further than they needed to be. And she realistically set herself up to not be a good friend. She could have been a really good friend. We seemed to have a lot in common and we liked to hang out, but there was never any over the line type shit. And I think that one thing is, if I show somebody some attention, I think some women get misconstrued that, right, he likes me, he wants to hang out. It's whatever in their head at the moment is. It's what they're looking for. It's what they're looking for becomes the thing that justifies and stirs the pot a little bit. And if you try to jump in and then you immediately, you're in their world, you're in their brain thinking, this is what he got in here. That means he thinks the same way. And then I'm like, then you go, oh, no, I see what's happening here. Oh, shit. And then you hop out, especially when you go into it knowing you just are going to be friends and you're going to attempt to be friends. But when the woman takes it and is like, oh, we should do more. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. Let's meet for breakfast. Let's go to coffee. You want to go to a concert? You want to do this? You want to do this? You want to do this? One that? No, let's chill out. We can be friends still. There's one in particular. I'm not even gonna try to even tell you who it is because it's just like somebody that's been completely off the radar. But she was super nice. I got along with her great, but we only hung out for maybe like 3-4 weeks, and But again, and this is something that
people always have that niche kind of friendships too. You have friends that sometimes fill a niche. And especially when you're out there being single, they're single, you meet, you talk, you think, oh, wow, we've got things in common and everything else, but it's filling that niche, that void, that absence, or whatever it is. And again, it's either going to be a sexual thing or it's not going to be a sexual thing, or the one person has certain expectations. The biggest thing is just don't have any expectations.
Exactly.
Out of people.
You nailed it. You totally nailed it right there. I was talking to Red Eye 2.0 optimized the other day. I'm going to tell you, okay? I had a very interesting recording with her on Tuesday. If there's one thing that pisses me off more than anything is a guy complaining that they don't get reached out to. And when it's open door policy for me here. Anybody who is my friend, open door, you can get a hold of me. Phone works in two directions. Everything's fine. And because I'm not going to think twice about I haven't called this person in a while. I haven't called that person in a while. I will randomly grab my phone and just slide the thing up and bam, hit it. And I'll just call that person. I do it all the time. But there's one individual who's completely been part of the show for a long time and is always invited. And we have heard through the grapevine, through Hat Trick, that he gets a little like, well, how come it's nice I didn't get an invite. Why didn't I get an invite? Why didn't I get, And I'm like, dude, you can come anytime you want. I've known this guy for a long, long time. The fact of the matter is, what he's up to is some nefarious shit. Okay.
Oh shit.
And I don't like it. Okay. I don't. Don't include me in any of the nefarious shit you're doing. Don't make me aware of it, or fill me in on what you're fucking up to.
He's saying he's recording. He's not recording. And
no, he's out fooling around.
Well, yeah,
and he's locked down in a way where I think he doesn't want to bring it up. But the fact of the matter is, here's what happened. Okay, she told me that he mentioned to her not to mention things to me, and as far as I'm concerned, when you come in this room, I will ask you anything I fucking want to ask you, and you better have a fucking either hilarious answer, nonsense. I don't give a shit if it's true.
So he's afraid of getting called out if he comes in here.
No, he'll come out. He'll come in. He'll come in. And if he doesn't, he's a bigger pussy than I fucking thought. What it boils down to is, I don't need people who I trust or tried to trust telling other people to keep secrets from me. That's a given. People will keep secrets, okay? That's a given. You don't need to verbalize shit. You don't need to verbalize it, okay? That's fucking stupid intermediate school bullshit, okay? It's dumb. It's a dumb shit, okay? And don't cry a river to me about not getting invited. And then we invite you. We call you. We try to get you to come in here. And then you fucking...
Call him up right now.
We called and he just kept fucking... He kept bitch down.
Went to voicemail?
Yep. So, and I shared my location with him. I could see he was like only a few miles away. He could have come here. So fucking dumb.
It wasn't a train wreck like the other guy that got drunk.
It's just, again, all I ask for when it comes to individuals, just okay, if you're up to some shit and I catch wind of it from other people, multiple other people, when you're attempting to be this thing, you're fucking deceptive piece of shit, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. I have been a deceptive piece of shit, but I'll come on this fucking mic and I will fucking let it all out, man. Here you go, boys and girls. Okay? And then don't fucking whine and bitch and complain about, you didn't invite me to come in. And then when I do, you act like a fucking, like a little bitch who can't answer the fucking phone.
When's the last time he's been on?
Oh shit, when was it? I don't know, because when he comes on now, it depends on who's there. He's usually fucking riffing and clever as fuck, but he just doesn't,
Huh. I may or may not know who.
Oh, you know exactly who I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And he got called out hard that night specifically because we called him 3 times, didn't answer.
Yeah.
We both looked at where his location was.
Mm-hmm. And now I know who you're talking about.
She's been throwing it on pretty thick with him. She wanted to have some hanky panky time, and he fucking missed an opportunity.
Damn.
He missed an opportunity because if he was just honest with her and said, "Hey, I just want to fool around," he could have just done that.
Yeah.
But instead, he felt the need to fucking lie and bullshit her and tell her he's not messing around or doing things with other people and texting other people and doing all these other shit.
And he's like, oh shit. He might throw a testicle out if he keeps on doing that in his workouts.
I'm just saying, man. Okay.
Oh,
you can't try to be one thing and then try to be the other thing. I don't know.
That's just too much work.
I think it scares the shit out of people when they're put on the spot about it. Like if he comes in here, I'm not going to fucking hold back. I'll be like, hey, let's see if our screen grabs are the same. From multiple people.
Oh, fuck.
It's like really, okay, because and it really boils down to this, okay? Why get a fiance when you really don't want one? That's what it boils right down to.
That's very true.
That's what it boils right down
Yeah.
to, okay? Because when you say you're with somebody,
You're supposed to be with them.
Don't be Julia Gulia's husband from the fucking Wedding Singer. Remember that guy? Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
That's a great movie.
Okay. You know what that guy was.
Oh, and Billy Idol was in it.
Billy Idol was in it, yes.
Billy Idol was in the Doors movie.
Anyway, that's just my rant on that because it's just like, fucking dude, just stop fucking being an idiot, okay? And if you're gonna be an idiot, come in here and talk about being a fucking idiot.
Yeah, give us some.
Let's see if you can. Come on now, just. I see guys like this, and I just say, I'm not gonna do that. Fuck that. No. I make my decisions based on the moments and what it's about, and I can tell you this for first fucking hand. I am never getting fucking married again. I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to even pretend I'm going to fucking do that. It's not happening ever. It's never happening. So like when I see people who are like, we're going to get married. Really?
Oh.
Really?
Well, if we're just gonna get you fucking drunk in Vegas, and next thing you know, you're gonna wake up, and it's gonna be like you're gonna roll over and look to the right, and then look to the left, and go, "How did I marry two women at once? And why is the monkey looking at me?"
Fighting for evil, 'cause good is dumb. Kid on the mic, yeah, here we come. Devil by your side, whispers low. Welcome to the Going Deep Show. Reigns, truth is lost, right and wrong at any cost. From the dark, yeah, we expose. Life's a joke, just so you know. Plug in, listen deep, feel the sound. Morality turn wicked drown. Ain't no heroes in this fight. Embrace the dark, live the night. Kid's the name, he's got a voice. Drowning angels making noise. Laugh at the light, push it away. Dark is here and it's here to stay. Morals fall like breaking glass. Evil reigns, we raise the flask. With the devil always near. Good is weak, that's so clear. Plug in, listen deep, feel the sound. Morality turn wicked drown. Ain't no heroes in this fight. Embrace the dark, live the night. That's so clear. Plug in, listen deep, feel the sound. Morality turn wicked drown. Ain't no heroes in this fight. Embrace the dark, live the night. Embrace the dark.